Hi writers, Megan Barnhart here, and it's my update for day 14 of my first NaNoWriMo. I am holding strong at hitting my 2,000 word goal. My total word count right now on day 14 is up to 33,331. I was a little bit tempted to go back in and just type 2 more words, but I'm done. I'm done writing. I'm just kind of done for the day. So I'm glad to get it in. So one of the things that I'm definitely learning from NaNoWriMo, from participating in this event, is that I do have time to write every day. But that means that some other things don't get done. So it's really good to know that. I love having that feeling that I can make it happen even when the day is busy. There's a day once a month where I have 2 board meetings, and that's kind of all I get done in that day. And they're board meetings for organizations that I really believe in and like I want to participate, but that's kind of all I usually get done on that day by the time I drive to each one. So it got to the end of the day and I still wanted to get my words in, and I did. So I love knowing that I can make time to write. And once Nano ends, I'm going to also just, have that conversation with myself about, do I always want to write, even though I can? But it's good to know I can always make time to write. I hadn't been using my writing planner because honestly, I just hadn't been needing to. The last time I used it was on day 10. And then between now and then, I've just been writing what feels good. If you watched the last couple of videos, you saw that I've been using my inner 5-year-old a lot and just writing the places that I'm feeling really drawn to. Today, I had lower energy and I wasn't feeling particularly creative. So today was a fabulous day to just say, I'm going to write in the path of least resistance. You can see my goal here was just 2,000 words anywhere. Like, I don't really care. There's not a scene I'm particularly excited or itching to write. So what I ended up writing was actually a fill-in scene. So I had this chapter 9 that had been blank. And I had left a note to myself, and I still have the note here because I think this will actually be helpful for my revising process. Like when I'm revising, if I'm tempted to make this something different, I have this note reminding me, hey, this is the purpose of this chapter. But all it had here before I sat down to write today was this instruction to myself: tell the new normal. So I started in writing. I'm like, okay, this is going to be a tell. I'm going to fast forward time. I start in real time, but then I get to a place where I just tell you, like, they fell into this pattern, fell into this familiar routine, and I'm going to just fast forward time and make the time progress so that the plot can progress. So I successfully did that. But here's what was really cool. Because this was sandwiched between 2 existing chapters, I knew where the next one started. So when I was thinking, how I'm going to wrap up this chapter that's, nothing really exciting happens, I could end it on this great open loop, this great page turner. That's when she ran into the last person she'd expected to see, because I know that the next chapter is starting with she sees this girl that she initially encountered on the train. So this turned out to be like a pretty easy chapter to write, and I would encourage you to write out of order. Go and write the exciting pieces when you have that energy for it, and then on days when you're kind of dragging like I am today, go write something. Then you can go back and fill in the blanks between 2 existing chapters, because you don't have to use as much creative energy if you know the next plot point you're going to get to. And it doesn't have to be, a whole chapter. You can bounce around. Maybe you take a day when you have less energy to go around and just kind of do all the little missing pieces in various chapters. Get out your drafting aunt, the one who's like, I will just get the job done. I'll just take one step after the other, and go ahead and bounce around and fill in all of the little gaps that you've ended up with, to just make use of your energy even when it's not the most exuberant, wonderful, inspired energy. So that's my tip for today. Even on days when you're less energized, can you use that time well to go around and fill in the blanks, or to write a chapter that, it doesn't have to take a lot of brain power or a lot of creativity. So you can still stick with it, meet your word count, whether you're working on NaNoWriMo or anything else. All right, that is my update for today. I'll see you all tomorrow. And as always, I wish you happy writing.